currently 2-1. Yeah. Hand does stuff. So we're in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Cavern of Souls. It's not your time, buddy. It's not your time. So far, Cavern has done nothing. So Signal Pest is the better card. But Mem Knight's the only thing dealing me damage this turn, so we're going to take that out instead. If I did not have a second Lightning Bolt, I would probably not do this. I'd probably say Bolt for a Steel Overseer or something. And I think I should just Bolt the Overseer. Possible I should have saved the Bolt anyway, because then I could have Leak open this turn. So another Steel Overseer, which is completely fine with me. Bink, bink. Trips. Pest Ravager. Alright, so now we can play Tasigur, Hold Open Mana Leak, or we could play Jace, Hold Open Mana Leak. I think I like the Jace option better because I get another use out of this K command, among other things. Oh, Cavern of Souls. You've been not great. Yeah, I guess I'll leak that. And then we are in no blocks territory. Only damage we've taken was self-inflicted. Opponent really hasn't done much of anything. Their draw wasn't super explosive, so that was nice. Another Mana Leak. So if I discard Jace, I can flashback K command, Shadow the Ravager, sack the Signal Pest. They could sack Nexus Ravager, put it on Pest to not kill it. Then they could attack down my Jace. Alternatively, they could just sack the Pest, put the counters on the Blink Moth, which might be safer. I think I basically just want to like clean up as much stuff as I can. So I don't have a second red, so I'm going to name Goblin. No matter where these counters end up, I still think I would prefer to just use the K command. I guess I could just like Bolt the Ravager. Which is kind of the same thing. possible I should just jam Tassiger also. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Leak is obviously fine, but I'm probably going to leak any single spell that they play. Or I could try and Tassiger back a Lightning Bolt. Well, I lied. I would not have leaked that Ornithopter. If I draw a land, I might just attack with Tar Pit instead of using Tassiger. I'm not sure what actually puts my opponent on more of a clock. Alright, well, that kind of settles things. Don't think I should leak the Springly Drum with my opponent only having one card. I think if like they're gonna play their last card as a spell, and I should be able to mana leak that. Maybe I don't even want to terminate this. Maybe it's better to just activate Tassiger. Ooh, Kalitas. Might be the first time in my life I haven't milled an Inquisition or an Ancestral, so it's good. Alright, hopefully we draw a land. That counts. Big creatures. Can't imagine my Kalitas being worse for me than my Jace, but I'm not at all upset that I got Kalitas back. Pretty happy about that. Maybe they have Galvanic Blast. Maybe that's what it was. But, like, it's harder for them to turn on Blast than it is for them to just blast Jace. So, I don't know. Whew. I can't terminate something to take them off Blast, so I'll just mana leak it. Second Kalitas not really doing me any favors. Rawr. Winning games as we do with an assorted pile of stuff. Ugh. Yeah, my opponent's draw was reasonable. It was just not very explosive. Vandal Blast, yes. Staticaster, Anger, Peace Strider, Explosives. Mana Leak is not great on the draw. I definitely want a 1-drop. Either Inquisition, Serum Visions, Lightning Bolt, Ancestral. I wonder if things like Dark Dwellers are too slow. Or Tasigur is too slow. I feel like I should be boarding out a lot of threats because I would much rather just have interaction. I would normally board in a couple Fulminators here, but I'm not going to board in the Boom Busts. I think I have enough good cards as is. Normally I would have just like a bunch of dead stuff, but this actually looks pretty good. Maybe I should keep in some Mana Leaks. Do have a tough time with Edge Champion and all that, so I definitely have Leak on the play. I just don't know about the draw. I guess Anger could be the way to catch back up. So I don't necessarily have to play anything on 1. I could like leak their 3 on 2, assuming they didn't have any accelerator, and then Anger to just kill all the assorted stuff. Hopefully nothing like a Ravager snuck through or whatever. Kind of a tall order, but basically anything that would insulate me against their powerful 3-mana cards is maybe what I want, but I feel like the discard does a better job of that, even though the discard goes dead pretty quick. Kalitas is certainly a nice upgrade in this matchup because it just shuts down Ravager for free. Alright, so I'm definitely keeping this hands. I have a wild assortment of 1-drops, and I'm not sure what is best to play on turn 1. It might depend on what they do. Well, as much as I would like to suspend Ancestral, I don't think I can really do that in good conscience, so hoping that I'm able to hit with both of these Inquisitions is probably more important. You gonna like Spell Pierce me? Tilt. You probably want to save that for a K command. So I guess that's a fair trade. Yeah, Ravager's good. Man, might actually not have time to suspend Ancestral in a timely manner here. Pierce, Cranial Plating. Alright. Well, we can play around that Pierce. I think we should bolt this now. Takes away the ability of our opponent to, like, you know, draw another Citadel or one of the Nexuses. So now our opponent just has 2 power and a Spell Pierce, but they get a draw step. They don't have a 3rd mana, so that might end poorly for them. We'll see. So I definitely want to fetch a second black. So I guess that means Blood Crypt. guess I want to suspend Ancestral. I definitely want to play Jace. Yeah, I kind of talked myself out of it. I think I'd rather just have the Ancestral to discard. I'm trying to think of in what world the game actually goes that long and the Ancestral matters. Block. What's up? So end up at 10. Kalitas in play. Get to tick up on Ornithopter. Next turn, kill a bunch of stuff, make a bunch of zombies. So yeah, one way or the other, this Ancestral is not going to matter. It could matter if I take the two damage to suspend it. That could certainly matter. Oh yes, more Ornithopters. Well, might as well just kill everything. So pretty clearly they do not have Galvanic Blast. I think Ornithopter is scarier. If they draw Plating and have a land, then they can like pierce my Terminate and kill my Jace or whatever. So don't understand why my foil Lightning Bolts make foil tokens, because my Kalitas is not foil, but I'll take it. Foil zombies. Hey, look at that. Exact scenario. Pretty great. I don't even want to trade this for Spell Pierce. Uh-oh. Oh no. Don't crash on me, please. Alright, good. Alright, black-red. So this puts my opponent at 10. Guess I'll just tick up. Just kind of beat them up both games because they had fair draws and I had a bunch of 1-mana cards. Kind of where you want to be. Sure, we'll show him this one. Why not? Zoop. Non-foil zombie. Easy game.